Yes, Carolina cow. Exaggeration at its finest there, isn't it, love? Yes, Lynn's just nuts. Yeah, on Halloween, the tariff's unlimited, the fare's unlimited, and fireworks. The fare's unlimited, but you stood in a queue for 50 minutes, avoiding vape smoking features, all blitzed, thinking it's a fezzy. You're in a local park at a fair, you've got helmets off your estate raving in the corner. It's a fair, you gang of helmets, go home. That's what's happening now, innit? You've got scruffs thinking that little fair that's popped up in Stanley Park's a fezzy. All getting suited and booted and shooting down to this little Jippo fair like it's the next best thing. £25 each, that's... Get them some sparklers, mate. I gotta tell them, my dad never let me go trick or treating. I'm excited though, but scared of the cold, says Francis. You taking your kids trick or treating? That's right, lad. Give all the monsters something to crave. Is there any toddlers coming to my door to give them some sweeties? That's what it's like. Don't take sweets off strangers, but just on this night, feel free, go and knock at that big front door. Sick, innit? Fucking mad out there, mate. Do you know how many kids go missing around Halloween? Worldwide, though. Yes, right, Rose. Francis O'Jones. That's what it is, mate. Honest, the kids go through the kids that go missing go through the roof around Halloween period, you know. And you see a major cover-ups, aren't you? Mass graves with women and children and the councils and the governments affiliating them to certain hospitals, and this is how we used to do it. Nah, stop lying. You've got honour murder all over the gaff and you're just covering it up. Women having children to the wrong man. Trust me on that. Up and down the country, major cover-up. Mass graves, women and children all over the gaff. They're putting it down to hospitals? No. Look at the community. Heavily populated, full of immigrants. Just an observation, people. I'll have to take something for defence. Everyone. Deep that, Darren. That's what it is, though. Look into it, Heather McPhee. I'm telling you now. Crazy cover up there, and everyone's just... Oh yeah, it must have been that hospital, like, there's no identity, no tags, just a few hundred bodies dumped in this mass grave in some cemetery down there. A few of them are only getting found out because parents have been trying to locate the dead children. And they end up finding this mass grave and they said, oh yeah, it's in there, but there's no proof saying it's kids in there. Just come across the grave, you know. Just not saying her son's 19, just passed his driving test, made up for boss. Everything has just changed in your kid's life, on it. Job prospects, independence, getting from A to B. If he's got a bird, just makes life more easy for him to get round. When you're on your crutches, he'll be bombing you to the quickie. Hopefully. Heather McPhee saying, I'm going to have a look at the statistics. I've not heard that before. You probably won't find much. You never do when there's a cover-up. You'll just have to look and research. I'd go back what? 50 years. Go back 50 years, mate, and search how many mass graves have been uncovered in this country. and who took responsibility for them? It's always the local hospital for some reason. So was that the normal practice years ago with hospitals? Just people that end up whatever, just bang them all in the same grave down there without caskets and without like headstones, as if he started working with a start company, putting him through uni. Good stuff, mate. Don't know about uni unless he's going to be a politician. But anything's good for your kid, innit? Got your kid to that level, you're doing something right, aren't you? Yeah, you'll see the pattern if there's one and it's the local hospital, because they're funded by them. It just is what it is, mate, definitely. Defo. Definitely, mate. I think there was one in Rochdale recently, wasn't there? And I think there was one in Luton as well, weren't there? And more. That's why I got on it, because I've heard, over the years, I've heard quite a few popping up. Some aren't as weird as many. I think that one in, I think it was Rochdale or Oldham, was it one of them areas? I think it had like 100 bodies of women and children. With no tombstone, no grave, no headstone, no real documentation of who's in the grave. Just the fact that, yeah, there's that many bodies and bits in that grave. Not whole. I don't think they were whole. I think they were all in bits and that. Smashed in there. Obviously, what's gone on here. You ever seen a Rochdale one? I firmly believe it's a mad cover up, mate. Defo. Just like they're covering all sorts of atrocities up, aren't they, lately? It happened up here and it was a funeral directors that got the blame. Yeah, some funeral directors got set up just to burn bodies years ago, mate. You know, so they could have the furnaces. Because now you can set up as a funeral director. Don't need no documentation. Don't need nothing. You can turn your garage into a morgue and store bodies there. Police can't do, no one can do. As long as you've got that body in the right conditions, you're sweet as, mate. Anyone. How mad's that? So you know when you see them big funeral directors, that's like a corner shop setting up. All you need is your fire certificate and your health and safety certificate, your first aid at work certificate, and you can open a massive funeral parlour and store bodies. This is only all coming to light because over the years now you've got a lot of people that own funeral parlours that have been doing mad with the bodies. So it's all coming to light. How are these people able to have funeral parlours? Because you don't need no licence. You don't need, there's no conditions on you. As I say, straight up, if you've got a garage or a shed attached to your house, a conservatory, you can turn it into a morgue and store dead bodies there for your neighbours and that. Bang your door in there instead of having a funeral parlour around the corner. I'd just bypass them funeral parlours. They charge a fund, don't they? Just rip off them funeral parlours, and I've always thought they were like, you know, officiated by the government. But no, they're just sprouting up like a club does or a pub in your local area. Where There's more legislation on a sunbed place than what there is on a funeral parlour. How mad's that? There's more rules and regulations on owning and opening a sunbed gaff than what there is on a funeral parlour. That's scatty shit. Yeah, it's just not. It's true though. Heather McPhee. Years ago we used to hear about people just getting it. Chuck, never seen again. Because you had gangster families back in the day. It was that mafioso type mindset, weren't it? So all them old school families like the Flahertys and that. I think it was the O'Flahertys or something. He tapped into this funeral parlour. I think they're shut down, or aren't they? They're being shut down, aren't they? Involved in all. So that sort of firm owning a funeral parlour where you can just burn bodies in 24 hours. Don't think it hasn't happened. A lot of money in funeral directing too. I know, loads. All you need to be a funeral director is a room and someone that can do makeup. Hire a few cars. All this big black thing with like a snide casket that doesn't even go on the floor, like a cupboard that stores your body till it gets to the cemetery. So, get the casket, get it to your garage, bang them in there. We were talking about it where we the other night, the way it's like all levels of authority have been diminished, haven't they? So now you've got people who shouldn't be able to tell you what to do, have been given some qualification that takes them 6 weeks, which now gives them authority from the police and the government to speak to you as if they are the police and the government. Do you understand what I mean there? So we're basically policing ourselves now. Doesn't matter if he talks a little bit mad or he's got a different coloured skin. He's British, he's here, he's now policing us. Even your own scousers, your security guards on your doors, you know, in your towns, your bouncers, they're policing you of a night. Security guards of a day, they are policing you. That's why they stand there as if they're dead off, and they've got that authority. And if you have a go at them, the police are going to back them before they back you. You know, it's all one big dirty force, isn't it, when you think about it? How they've managed to got us to how they've managed to get people from our communities to dictate and be authoritarian over us just because they've got a camera and a qualification. Mad, mate. Just not. It's mad when you think about it like that. It's all about how you think about it, isn't it? It's all about how you think of it. I think of things completely different because I'm looking at it completely different than what yous are. Again, it's your perception, isn't it? How you perceive things depends on how you react and understand it, isn't it? I seen it happen slow but sure, divide and conquer. Yeah, that's an old shout. We're already divided, we're past that stage, mate. Divide and conquered. We're already divided, we're already conquered. You know, it's the best way to conquer someone, from within. What's happening from within? We're policing each other. We're all looking at everyone's wrongs. If we carry on policing each other the way we are, it'll just get more extreme, more volatile. You won't just have a hero chasing down and smackhead that snatch your bird's phone. You'll have an hero shooting down the smackhead that snatch your bird's phone. That's the way it goes, isn't it? When everyone starts policing each other's territory, it becomes the way you look at Sharia law in the Eastern world. In the east of the world, you look at Sharia law and go, ooh. We're all walking into a Western version of Sharia law, and we don't even understand it. The West is creating snitches in the millions. You won't be able to fart in the street with someone going, he's farted! And some firm going, you've been fined £50 for farting. You know what I mean? Someone will have a bifter, flip and stump. About 100 heads will jump on him. Bang! All trying to fine him. Different companies. You understand what I mean? It's getting mad out there, isn't it? See the way we've only had one TV licensing company for time, and it's just that company that's been chasing you down and knocking at your door over the years. You've managed to avoid them. 3 or 4 years down the line, you're going to have 100 companies knocking at your door because you haven't got a TV licence. Big discs on the roof of the cars scanning for tellies that are on and you haven't got a licence registered. Deet, deet, deet. Coming in thick and fast. Hello Darren, what do the words say on your tattoo's left arm? What, this one? It's my right arm. The camera's mad. You've got the Lord's Prayer, 3:16, John. That's the most spoken prayer in the world. John. Then you've got Neapolitan Bonaparte's quote from 1878. Or, yeah, 1878. In war, it is not the men, but the man that counts. Do you understand what that means, cadet? It's like cut the trunk down, the monkeys will scatter. You can have 10 men there, and there'll be one gamer in the middle of them. And the only reason them 10 men are standing there is because of that one game not moving. As soon as that one game gets toppled, them rest are just getting on their toes. It's basically what it means. So you can have an army of 1,000 men, or you can have 100 man, and the 100 man will do more damage than 1,000 men. That's basically what it means. How are you, Prince, kiddo? The man that the men follow. Yes, Mark Williams. I had to fart there, lad. I weren't farting at you. You know you better get it out when you need to have the shout. Let's fart together. Yeah, I'll say it again. I need to hear your pain. Let's fart together. Prince, I'm good, bro. Hope you're well. I'm sound, you know, kid. Just chilling, doing a little lab hive on the nice relaxed platform. see every comment coming in, relate to every comment, reply to them, engage with the community. It's better like this, to be honest. I'm still getting the message out. Less knobheads in here that aren't really making a difference or looking to help. Makes sense, doesn't it? So I'll encourage you all to just subscribe on my other one. I wear fine at you. Creased, says Linz. Well, you know, I have farted at people occasionally through my life. Farted on people's heads and shoulders and in the mouths and on the noses. Over the years, my farts have been absolutely magnificent. Do all my fart watch. Little deep one there for your Linz, know what I'm saying, girl? Pure trumpesh. They only sound deep when I pull on my fingers, know what I'm saying? I'm a fire starter, twisted fire starter. I'm a fire starter, a twisted fire starter. Ignore me tongue work, don't know what I was doing that for. Yes, Lisa. What's happening, girl? You're not gonna split up and that? A bong along the line, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Parlours. Prince and 2 roses, nice one that. Staying alive. Hey, Sony saying spit some bars, lad. No. There's loads of platforms where people are spitting bars, like go and listen to them. I know they sound the same, don't they? Why do rappers sound like they can cry? Sound like they got butt plugs in it, don't they? Shut up, lad. Crackhead gone wrong. Crackhead on the mend. Yo, pipehead on the mend. What's happening, kid? Swad 111. What is that? What? Say nothing, kid of that, kid of Biff, kid of Wong. Do you ever get fed up with your life, not being able to live normal? What's normal to you, kid? Is your life that normal that you can look at other people and say, he hasn't got a normal life? Heather says she loves a bit of Bob Dylan. Tyrone's a good reaction to your rap on FYP. That's what they do, innit? Them reaction vids. Everyone's tapping into them, aren't they? Them reaction videos. Give their opinion on people's normals and illusions, says that. You've got some people that think they're normal, and some people that just... There's no common people no more. And I think that's what you mean when you're saying normal, isn't it? There's no common sense out there. No one's thinking on the same page no more, mate. So there's not a normal anymore. What's normal? Normalised. So years ago, every house and every woman and every house replicated family value. They'd all go to school, the women would go there, the dads would go there, everything was normal. Now nothing's uniform no more. You know, they'll go to school there, they'll go to school down there, they'll go to school over there. They'll go and practice the faith in that community, they'll go over there. So it's all, there's just nothing normal. This is the new normal, to be honest with you. Organised chaos, that's the new normal. Just embrace it. You know, it's chaotic, but it's organised. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if all these people were just floating in and it weren't organised the way it is, it'll be chaos and it'll be horrendous to live in. You need to thank your lucky stars that what you're dealing with now is organised chaos. Is this a new profile? No, to back up, mate. Cora Bartley is in. Calvin Hill is in. Morris. I like you, I'm not hating. I just find it so hard to not have a stable life. What's a stable life though, lad? What's your idea of a stable life? My idea of a stable life is, I've never heard that phrase. I haven't even got an idea what to mean about stable life. Like your life steady. Life doesn't stand still for nothing, mate. And if it does, you're in depressive mode, aren't you? I understand where you're coming from, lads, at the same time, so don't think I'm coming back at you harsh. This is just the way I am. You know, this is just the way I am with everyone, lad, not just with you. What's not stable about his life? You can't have a stable life. Well, you can, but it's... How would you explain? How would you explain a stable life? I can't. Daz ain't stable. Says Reesnu. I'm not stable, but I'm able to remain crime free, remain out of the clutches of the law, remain out of prison, remain able to speak calm and collectively when I need to. So what's your... Don't get it twisted, mate, I can be a bit erratic, but that's not unstable. Unstable and erratic, two different things, kid. Remain alive, that's what it's about, mate. I'm still here. I'm very unstable, but I make more sense than most of the you listen to. How's that, kid? Look, you can all question my integrity. You can all question my character, my personality, my past, my history, my presence. You can give two. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know what path I'm on. I know what goals I'm going to achieve. I know what goals I've already achieved. Do you know all that about yourself? Whose goals are you achieving exactly? Oh, you want to get to a better position in that kid's business? Is that your desires? Is that your goals? You want to be a manager instead of a soldier? We've all got different things, mate, haven't we? We've all got different ways of living. We all find things comfortable and we all find things uncomfortable at different levels. Some of us come from real bad conditions, so not so bad conditions is luxury. Some people come from real luxurious conditions, and when conditions are luxurious, it'll have a massive impact upon them. And whether you like that or not, that has a massive impact on you as a child, you as a teenager, you as an adult. People as well seem to think and spin the idea out there that you're only full of wisdom if you've been through traumatic situations. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, you're only full of this wisdom and this thing because of your traumatic situations and blah blah blah. Do you understand? You can have kids that haven't gone through trauma who can be special, mate. Yes, Prince, there's loads of kids that are being traumatized, and because they've had to deal with it all their lives and handle it and develop coping mechanisms, and some don't, some do, but the ones that manage to deal with it, they just shine, don't they? They shine, mate. Are you well travelled? No, mate? Well, yeah, travelled all my life. I've done this country back and forth all my life. Doesn't matter how you've done it. Liz, I totally agree. Dad's having mental health nurse and sees all kinds from all kinds of backgrounds. Yeah, mental health it doesn't matter who you are. It can creep up on you. Pressure, stress, situations in your life, which most of the time is the not knowing. You know, not knowing what the conclusion of certain events in your life is, and that period where you're stuck in the not known till you get your answers or your confirmation. All them situations create silent stress, and without you understanding it, the body and the mind being under stress, being under pressure, is good for it.